Lakers down 3-0, unbelievable effort, beat Denver at home. So they're down 3-1 later Monday night. They play in Denver again. There's been no quit in LeBron James, no quit at all in Anthony Davis, but they need other people to step up with consistency. And this tonight, I think, is going to be a test of wills because the Lakers scored 72 points in the paint in beating Denver on Saturday. 72. And that's just not AD. That's LeBron going to the hole, D'Angelo Russell going to the hole, guys crossing the lanes, making buckets. There's no doubt in my mind Denver's going to stand up and say, you're coming into this paint, you're going to get knocked down. And Denver may use some fouls along the way. It is fascinating, though, because you look at Denver. Denver looks like a tired team. Nikola Jokic just is huffing and puffing. Now, granted, he's big body, and he works hard, and he does run the court a lot. I think this game is going to swirl around what Murray does offensively, what Porter does offensively, what they get done with the Denver guards. If those guys come out blazing, I don't see how the Lakers are going to keep up with them. Clippers, no Kawhi. The season would not end. James Harden would not allow it to end. Paul George would not allow it to end. Clippers won against Dallas, and they outgunned them. Clippers led by 31 in the first half. Now, Dallas came back, tied the game, took the lead with just 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and then James Harden took over. James Harden, playing by himself almost because there was no Kawhi Leonard, hit 6 driving layups in traffic in the fourth quarter alone. And that was the difference to the game. Harden and Paul George combined for 66. They each scored 33 points in the game. They withstood Kyrie Irving's 40. Luka Doncic, he looks gassed, and he's got a bruise on his knee, and he's just not the same player right now. But so the Clippers are still alive, and maybe they think that they're back into this thing. It's 2-2, could have been 3-1 had they not been able to survive the loss of Kawhi Leonard. But I just don't think Kawhi is going to be there and can be trusted just because his knee inflammation after 2 appearances has shown up again.
Well, I think the Lakers are going to probably be done after one more game. I think they put everything on the table to win game 4. And after that, I think they're going to be done. The Clippers game against the Mavs was very entertaining, especially at that big lead, and it kept getting smaller and narrower. I was impressed with Harden, and it wasn't just the layups. It were the floaters in the lane that were just so accurate. It was incredible. Do you think there's any chance Kawhi can come back in this series? Are we going to see him again?
I don't think so. I mean, he played 35 minutes first game. I think the second game he played 25, and then boom, he's got all the swelling in the knee again. There's something going on in there. I don't know if it's bone spur. I don't know if there's something with the meniscus, and that this is the knee that's had the 2 major surgeries. I just think there's a wear and tear factor. I think he's at 200,000 miles on that leg, and it may be that he's going to need an entire offseason to get healthy, but this thing keeps reoccurring.
Yeah, I'm hoping he comes back. I'm all in on the Clippers. But I'll tell you what, Doncic, a great player. I mean, by the way, Kyrie Irving was unbelievable in that game. But Doncic was just bitching and moaning to the refs all game. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he was getting banged a lot. And he wasn't able to play the kind of defense he played because he's got something. It's either a bruised knee or he might have hyperextended it. He just doesn't look right in terms of getting up and down the floor. Still a really good offensive talent. But if Luka can't be Luka as we know him to be, average 33 points a game during the regular season, then it's Kyrie against the world. And as brilliant as he is, I don't know that he can do it all by himself.
Yeah, Luka is just an interesting player. His body type is a little bit different than most NBA players. He's not like a chiseled Adonis or anything like that. And he doesn't seem like he's that fast, but he is so darn effective. I mean, it's a puzzle trying to understand how that guy plays.
Yeah. So we'll see where it goes. The Lakers season could be over on Monday night. Clippers are, granted, now it's a best of 3 series, but if there's no Kyrie, can you expect PG and JH, Harden and George, to put those kind of numbers up on the board every game?
Yeah, well, stranger things have happened.
Speaking of strange things,